necessarily grieving because we have lost someone, but it has disturbed our lives and our livelihoods. And the harsh reality is we had to deal with students who have been abused at home because mommy and daddy cannot economically attest to their needs or deal with their needs. So it filters into the school, because when we have children coming to school and they have not eaten, that's a problem. And you made mention of the psychosocial intervention. That model is the one that we have been relying on. Because we know that the prefix psycho speaks to the mind and social speaks to the environment. So when we combine both, we are talking about fostering holistic growth and development. But it is a difficult task. Certainly for me, Minister, we have 1,780 students at Manning School. And we have 2 guidance counselors. So if on average I am supposed to see 5 students for the week, just on average, that's 5 for the week. That means I'm seeing 20 for the month. What happens to the others? So the reality is some will be left behind, and that's just the harsh reality. Because the resources, the human resources, it's not really there to adequately deal with the needs.
Right.
It is as though we have become so fixated in these things. We really need a blueprint now, because the problems are evolving. They're there every day. It's as though we need a blueprint now, because they are there. So when we do the fact check, we are seeing that the psychosocial model is working. We have to now get all the stakeholders involved, the home, because we cannot be singing one song at school and the home is singing from a different hymnal. So if the home is working consistent with the school, then it will develop the student. But then we are seeing that there is a lapse on the part of the home. So when the students return to us in September, it is as though we have never seen them. We don't know these students any at all. So the reculturing of these minds, it has been a problem, because they were at home and they were exposed to all these things. And whenever home says something that is Bible for them, the youngest students, maybe 1, 2, or 3, when teacher says something that is Bible, mommy can never change what the teacher tells a 1 to 3-year-old, because teacher says it and that is the way it is. So now when they return to school, they are saying to us that the society that they're in, home is saying this and we are saying that, because they're at home and they're all about money. But the school is not necessarily giving them the money, no. But they will not see that because they want the money now. They want to see the money happening. And so the psychosocial intervention, it has become a very challenging one, albeit it's very good, because we are trying to leverage it. We are trying to leverage their abilities, and once we do that, then we can get them. So to the question, we are having some challenges, and they are very dire challenges. But as Mrs. Gray said, we are dedicated to assisting. And if we can assist one student, then it will make a tremendous benefit, because then it will foster down or trickle down into society. Obviously,
If I may add to it though.
Sure, go ahead.
What we have found